Hi, today we're doing a problem based off of multiplying whole numbers using the lattice algorithm. This is used to help 6th graders learn to multiply in different ways. First, we came up with a problem to show how to use the lattice algorithm. So our problem is we want to multiply 842 and 921. So first you're going to make a box 3 by 3 and put the larger number, which is 921, on the top and the smaller number on the side, which is 842, shown on the whiteboard. Next, you're going to want to split the boxes diagonally, so when you multiply, it is easier to find the answer at the end, as seen on the whiteboard.
Next step you want to do is you're going to start cross multiplying, starting with the 9 and the 8. So you're going to take 9 multiplied by 8, which is 72. You're going to put the 7 in the top box and the 2 in the bottom. Then you go on to 8 and 2, which is 16, the 1 and the 6. 8 times 1 is 8. So you're going to put a 0 in the top box and the 8 in the bottom because it's a single digit number. Next you go to 9 and 4, which is 36. Then 4 and 2, which is 8. Again, you're going to put the 0 in the top and the 8 on the bottom. And then 4 and 1. You're also going to put the 0 on the top and the 4 on the bottom to show it's the single digit number. Next we're going to go on to 9 and 2, which will be 18. Then 2 and 2, which is 4. Again, you'll put the 0 at the top. And then lastly, the 2 and the 1, which is 2. Again, the 0 at the top. The reason why we broke it into these steps is instead of taking 921 and 842, is as a 6th grade student, those numbers are very intimidating and scary. So instead of using those, we use something that they relate more to, as in the basic times table they learn in class. So when we did 8 times 1, the reason why we put the 0 in the top is because 8 is a single digit number compared to 9 and 8. It would be
So now you have to add all the numbers together. So you first start with 2. So 2 plus 0 is 2. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 8 plus 8 is 24. So what you do is you put the 4 here and you carry the 2 up there to make sure that you get the right answer. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 1 is 13, plus 2 is 15. So you would take the 5 and put it here and add the 1 up here. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7, and then 7 plus 0 is 7. So what you add, putting all these numbers together, you get 7, 7, 5, comma, 4, 8, 2. You have to add all these numbers together because that is the answer, which is 775,482. So you do 921 times 842 to get 775,482. So to make sure you're correct, you can do it the long way. So 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, and 9 times 2 is 18. You have to make sure you put a 0 here because you're starting at the next set of numbers. So 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, and 9 times 4 is 36. Again, you have to make sure that you put zeros because you're starting with the next set of numbers. 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. You have to carry the 1. 9 times 2 is 72, plus 1 is 73. Then you add it all together. So 2 plus 0 plus 0 is 2. 4 plus 4 plus 0 is 8. 8 plus 8 plus 8 is 24. So you take the 4 here and carry the 2. 6 plus 6 is 12. Plus 1 is 13. Plus 2 is 15. Take the 5 and put the 1 up there. 3 plus 3 is 6. Plus 1 is 7. And 7 plus nothing is 7. So we were correct.
Learn to multiply in different ways. Here we go. First, we came up with the I'm sorry, I forgot.
all these numbers together, you get 7, 5. All right, so we are going to do another problem to explain the multiplication. So this is expanded form. So what this is saying is 532 times 7. So what this actually means is 7 times 2 is 14. So you put the 4 right there and the 1 right there. This is actually 30 because it's in the tens place. So you do the 30, and this is actually 500. So you put the zeros at the top to make sure that you know that's 500 and that's 30. So 7 times 3 or times 30 is 21. So you put the 0 here to replace this, and then 21.
The next step you're going to want to do is multiply the ones place by the hundreds place. So to get rid of the 2 zeros, you cross them out and carry them down. And then to make it easier for the student, you do 5 times 7, which is 35. This is actually be 3,500, and then you're going to add them all together. You're going to get 4, 2, 7, 3. And students in 6th grade can use this to help better understanding of their place values.